Hello everyone, this is Running on Empty Food Review. So as one person described it in the last video, I'm at the zoo again, because that's pretty much what this place is. I've accepted it now. It's just what it is, and you know, we gotta brave it, but we're here again because there's a lot of things to review that are worth it. So we're back here again for Friday. I don't know if I'll upload this Friday. Maybe I will, perhaps. But we are here with yet another review. You know, this time we'll just acknowledge the fact that there's a title and that we already know what I'm going to be reviewing. Believe it or not, I was walking by and I was going to review Taco Bell originally. You know, I was looking at some websites. I saw I had this thing called the Double Lia or Double Dia or something, and I saw that they had that, and I was going to review that. But I was walking past KFC, and I saw also there's this big sign outside. They really wanted attention. It said, "Honey BBQ Wings are back." And I thought to myself, my goodness, I haven't seen a honey barbecue wing from KFC in years. I mean, really, it must have been about 5 or 6 years since they've gone away, at least in this area. So I said, why not? Let me do a review, and let's see how they've improved. I'm pretty sure they've gone downhill like everything else at KFC, but one could only hope, right? So we went there, and I got the honey barbecue wings. I got 5 of them. The price was, well, maybe they're that good. Maybe they're actually worth it. But anyways, here they are. It comes in this little container like this, circular, of course. Where, as I said, there are 5 wings. We'll lift up one of the wings here. This is the one we'll be eating here. You can see it is coated in the honey barbecue sauce. And there's 4 others in here as well. I always remember enjoying the honey barbecue wings from KFC. It used to be the spicy and the honey barbecue, and the spicy was always just too hot for me. You know, when something's too hot, you just can't enjoy it. Honey barbecue is always good, and it was always kind of sad that they got rid of them, but maybe they'll be good. Maybe they'll bring me back to the good old days of '09 or whenever I used to eat this stuff, and we'll see. So anyways, I'm going to try the honey barbecue wing from KFC going in. They didn't give me any napkins, but they did give me a little wet nap, so I guess we'll do it up fancy after I'm done. I gotta clean myself up. I'm not gonna bother with it now because I figure I'm gonna eat another wing. Why bother? We'll eat this one, then I'll clean myself up, and then we'll review it. Saw it, but some person just sprinted by. Figure, where the heck are they going? Maybe they're going to get the new, or the newly returned honey barbecue wings from KFC. Maybe people are just running there now. Good enough. Fingers are a mess, so we'll better do its job. Hate having this thick, sticky sauce all over me. Nothing fun about that. Why they make this so complicated to open, I'll never know. Well. Alright, I guess we can start talking. You know, they tasted, for something from KFC, they tasted good. That's a real easy way to say it right there. They tasted pretty good. Now, there's two main real components for these wings, of course. As we all know, there's the sauce, and then of course there's the wing itself. And please excuse me if I missed any spots on my face. Now let's start with the sauce itself, because that's what everyone cares about. A wing is a wing. It's the same wing they'd be using for the spicy wings, same wing they'd be using for these, so nothing really changes with that. What makes the wings different is, of course, the sauce that they use. Now in this case, they're using the honey barbecue sauce, and I will admit that their sauce just isn't spicy whatsoever. There's no spice to it. However, it is very sweet, okay? Very sweet, and it has that little bit of a tanginess from the barbecue sauce, but mostly it's just very sweet, a little bit of tanginess that kind of contradicts that and adds to a good, pleasant flavor, but very mellow in terms of spice, very mellow, very sweet, and has that little bit of a tanginess, which kind of, it's not like you're just eating something sweet, and oh, then there's a wing. You know, it gives that little bit of a tanginess that kind of makes it, that kind of, you know, gives it that little boost that says, you know, these actually are okay. Now, the sauce itself has a drawback, though. Fact of the matter is, as good as it tastes, it's one heck of a pain to clean up. I'll tell you that. Oftentimes, a lot of wing sauces are more on the runnier side, you know? Get it on your hands, you can just wipe it off and you're fine. And this is very thick sauce, and this is very sticky. You get this stuff on your hands, you're gonna have to go to the bathroom and wash it off. You know, a little napkin won't do, even wet naps won't do. You know, I took one of those wet naps, you saw what I had to rip the damn thing open, and my hands are still sticky. I mean, they look like they're fairly void of sauce, but you know, they're still actually sticky, so I'm gonna have to run over to the bathroom and clean this up. But that's a definite drawback. Get it on your face, it's not coming off unless you wash it off. Same thing with your hands. And you know, you gotta say, even though it doesn't affect the taste or the flavor, it's still something you need to consider. Now, in terms of the wings themselves, what do they taste like? You know, the meat is tender, it's juicy, it's still unremarkable, though. It's not like, you know, I'm gonna be living off of these for the next 3 weeks or anything. But, you know, it's still okay. It's still alright. Really, it's the sauce that makes the wings. I mean, if you got these, as they scandalously say, you know, naked wings, right? It would be unremarkable, be like, yeah, here they are. But really, the sauce is very pleasant and makes these taste okay. Now, fact of the matter is the, where's the receipt? Here we go. Fact of the matter is, are they worth it? Now, I got 5 wings. Okay. They charged me $5.83 for 5 wings. I think it's a little pricey. The wings are good, but I mean, $1 per wing. I guess that's what they go for now, though. I mean, wings aren't cheap anymore. Price is okay, you know. I'm surprised, a little pricey, but it's just what the going rate for wings is now. So out of 10, what are we rating this? Well, they taste okay, the sauce is great, but then again, there's that stickiness to the sauce, which is very, it's just an issue. Makes it very difficult to clean yourself up afterwards. All things considered, out of 10, I'm going to be rating these wings completely average, a 7.5 out of 10. Now, I deducted a whole point for the stickiness and inconvenience of the sauce just because that's a very important part, management and cleanliness of the item. And, you know, it's a serious issue in terms of trying to get it off. If you wanted to eat these during lunch and have to go back to work and you got the sauce and stickiness all over your hands, you know, it could be very inconvenient. So 7.5 out of 10, still give them a shot if you'd like. They still taste as great as ever. The sauce is just as inconvenient as ever, and that's all I have for you. I'm your host, Report of the Week. Take care.